Yeah, you actually mentioning that, it made me think about something I actually have been spending a little bit of time doing this past week, and that is Azul left. Oh, there you are.
I'm
What
back.
where I looked down, I looked up and you were gone. What
I dropped something under my desk.
nice. But I've been playing TCG Pocket like a pretty good amount. Like I've put in probably like 120, 130 games into the current ladder. I'm currently in Ultra Ball rank 1. And dude, it is such a grind to rank up in this game in Pocket.
What are the
Uh,
resets like? Is it a monthly
so
reset or
I don't. Where's my? Oh, my phone is downstairs. Okay, I was gonna look at it, but I'm pretty sure that it's monthly.
okay.
Um, yeah, because I think that the thing ends like April 27th, which is a Sunday. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing that date. Um, But dude, yeah, I mean, so the way it works in the beginner tier, Pokeball tier, Great Ball tier, you earn 10 points for a win. You lose 5 points if you lose, and then you get additional points if you're on a win streak. And I don't know exactly how it scales or whatever, but like if you've won 2 in a row, you get a certain amount of extra points. If you've won 5 in a row, you get a certain amount of extra points, so on and so forth. So you can get like up to like through into Great Ball pretty reasonably. That only took um like that wasn't too bad of a grind, but like once you get to Ultra Ball, there's no more win streak bonus, and you win 10 points if you win, and if you lose 7 points. So it's like a very much like it's not like one step forward, two steps back, but it's like 10 steps forward, 7 steps back, right? Like, I mean, it's like it just slows down progress quite a bit. And it also had I've gotten honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like a little tilted at some of the games every once in a while because it's like I'll be in such a spot where it's like I'm like just going to win this game. Where's the on Limitless, the pocket cards, pocket database. Here you go.
What's been getting you?
Dude, this card, man,
Ooh.
Team Rocket's Grunt. Flip a coin until you get tails. For each heads, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. I've had multiple games in my last like 20 games where I have lost games where my opponent's only win condition was flipping 3+ heads on this card. And it's just like, come on, man. Like if they flip 2, I still win. I still win. I still have an extra turn. But no, at the 3, it sets me back too many turns. They just come back out of nowhere. It's just man. No fun, no fun. But, I am gonna try to finish the grind up to Master Ball. I want to try to finish it by Atlanta this weekend, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Is
It
Master
just
Ball
it takes a lot of games just to do it. I saw Pram tweeted about it actually, that he grinded all the way up.
is Master Ball like where it is becomes like a ranked like an actual elo ladder or something like that, some kind of MMR ladder?
I think that is correct. That's my understanding of it at least.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so Pramalot tweeted here, finally made it to Master Ball in Pocket. The sheer amount of games required was pretty taxing. I played Dark Tina because it's just actually a broken deck.
Yeah. So honestly, especially coming from like playing ranked in a lot of other games, I don't
What is that?
depending on like
That's 252 games it took him to get to Master Ball.
yeah, depending on like how often ranked resets and then how much it resets you. I don't think like potentially it being taking you multiple like let's say a season is a month, like taking it 2 months to get to like Master Ball reasonably isn't like a terrible thing. Like I don't if it also if it's fast, it's also not a big deal. Like the way it is in PTCG Live, the way it's
Yeah, yeah,
quick is
yeah.
like it's not a big deal. But it just depends on how much you get reset to, right?
Live, I
That's
think
like the
it's
big
fine
thing.
how it is.
Yeah, it being like aggressive. Yeah, so like something on pocket, if it like if it doesn't reset you that low, or maybe you don't even. I assume you leave Master Ball tier once they do the reset. I don't know. Coming from something like League or like I don't know something like Valorant, they don't reset you in like League. They were doing like 6 months, but now I think it's like a whole year. Like you get reset, so it's like as long as that you feel, as long as like the players are interested in still grinding the ladder, and it's like there's some fulfillment from like
Yeah.
achieving the next rank or trying to get to the next rank. That's like the most important part. Um,
Yeah, I want to say
sure.
in VG, I'm not 1,000% sure on this, but I'm pretty sure in VG they reset you to Great Ball.
How low is that?
I mean, it's beginner, Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Master Ball.
So is it and this one is, like, literally basically what VG is, right, for rank system?
So far, in
Yeah.
my experience, right?
Yeah, okay, interesting. So it might literally be the exact same it literally might just be the exact same thing, which I guess would make sense because
Yeah.
I mean, it's all coming from TPC, right? TPC is the one who
Yeah.
makes the video games,
And
stuff like
that's
that,
like kind
so
of similar to like the groundwork of the TCG Live ladder, right?
yeah, we just wish they would fully copy them,
Yeah.
like, I mean, I don't know what I guess I am curious what queue times are like up at the high like, once you get rank 1, but yeah, I don't know what that's like over on the VG side of things. So anyone who, like, has grinded the
Oh no,
VGC.
I've watched some high ladder
Oh,
VG
okay.
before, and it can take a little while, but it's never like that crazy. And it does kind of expand out, but like they won't like I was watching a guy back when I guess it was when Sword and Shield first came out, who was grinding for rank 1 and he was like 8th or something like that.
Yeah,
Um and it would take him a while and then he would pair into someone who was like you rank like 150 or something like
okay.
that.
Yeah,
But
see, I
like
don't think
I feel like
I
the lowest I ever saw him pair was like uh maybe in the 3 I don't really remember exactly. It was like a long
how
time
long were
ago,
the
but
queue times, do you think? Like, if you give it, like,
I
5
mean 5
minutes?
minutes. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
was, like that was, like, the long queue time that was, like, the longest it got?
As I remember it, but like I said, it's been a while, and I didn't watch like super. Like I watched like his stream
Yeah.
probably a dozen times at the beginning of Sword and Shield.
But he was, like, doing it on ladder reset, right? Like,
Yes. No,
yeah.
no, no, no. He was just grinding. It wasn't
Oh, in
on
the
reset.
middle. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, just in
yeah,
the middle of the season. Okay, okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for what happens with Arceus rank on PTG Live might be more of a problem. The thing is just, like, I just don't the player base is just not as big. Like, there's just not as many people playing at all times for you to play against, which, like, it's fine for probably have some downtimes at some point, but
Hmm.
I think there are some tweaks that need to be done to make it a more enjoyable,
Yeah.
experience for sure.
Well, I mean, yeah, and if the game was just better and was also marketed better, right? Like even from this, like the game was marketed terribly from the start, and then it gets like no marketing now. Like the player base is just people who already play the Pokemon TCG for the most part. I feel like
I don't know. There's a lot of people who are entering it through Pocket right now. I get like people probably at least
sure.
once a stream, at least people who like have found my stream and stuff through. Started with Pocket and they're trying to get into the TCG. So I think there's like we got a pretty big influx of new players because of Pocket's release, and I think that'll be constantly, honestly, like a constant the pipeline from to becoming a TCG player is going to come. A lot of it's going to come through Pocket. I think like the future, not like I don't want to really give it a percentage, but like a decent amount of players are going to be coming from Pocket, and that's going to be their first step into the Pokemon TCG for
Yeah, I
sure.
mean, it kind of depends on how popular Pocket stays and how supported it stays
I mean, it
as
seems pretty
well.
supported. Like I don't know,
Yeah,
they seem pretty committed to trying to make this thing be as
yeah.
successful as possible.